Anyway, so I just therapy. Could
But
be
let me
helpful.
ask you this now: I don't really. Okay, so
call Dan,
but Dan's not a therapy; he's an AA sponsor, right?
and he's going to have you go to some meetings.
But he lives in San Diego. I haven't talked to him in like 20 years.
Cool.
I still have his number though.
Cool.
Okay.
And then you're going to go to some meetings.
Yeah.
And then you're going to maybe get a new sponsor.
I was calling this guy. I texted this guy that I like a couple weeks ago. Remember?
Good.
There was a guy I liked a couple weeks ago. There was a guy I know around in the rooms.
Good.
I've always liked him. So I texted him. I go, dude, I'm lost.
Oh, good.
And I go, can you temporarily sponsor me? He said, yeah, but he texts me every day. So I texted him 4 days in a row, and then I didn't do it after that. And then he never really texted me back.
He shouldn't.
I know he shouldn't.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like,
but some resistance here, right? Ambivalence, resistance.
It's. I'm telling you right now, it is the ball and everything is going toward me getting
doing
healthy
something
because it's all I can just feel. It,
well,
the
real question is: are you gonna have to lose her?
No.
Before you do anything?
No.
Is she gonna have to leave whether you lose her?
No. Because it's not fair to her.
How long has this been going on? I'm asking her.
We're on our 6th year together.
No, but I mean that's been sort of.
I think it's probably come to head in the last year.
So it's been a year of this.
Yeah.
Okay, roughly speaking.
Yeah.
So it's enough.
And I told Oliver Hudson this, and he even said, "Go to therapy."
Oliver's out of a bunch of therapy, right?
Yeah, he's changed. He's a changed man now.
He's a changed man. That's right.
Yeah, and he's like, and everyone's telling me that I have to do it.
I'm not necessarily telling you to go to therapy. I'm telling you to reconnect with your sober peers that have been important to you, see what they say, start going to some meetings, see what happens, see if the air clears a little bit. Once you go cold turkey and all these things that you're using to regulate your emotions,
yeah,
and see what emerges, and maybe something that really requires therapy will emerge. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to think about.
I mean, if you were to go to therapy, all the therapist could tell you is, well, dude, you have to stop. You have to stop all this and go to meetings. That's what the therapist is going to say, and then we'll see where you are.
Right. I honestly, sweet. I think, I'm just generally better off when I'm active in my recovery.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah, I'm just generally more grounded and more. I am what?
I'm trying to think of the words. They're going all kinds of different directions, but I would say mostly shocked at that statement and the way you said it.
Why?
I just want you to look back on it again after you start going to meetings and things.
Don't say it. Don't do
your addiction was life-threatening and horrible.
Yeah.
And you're just generally better when you go to meetings.
Right.
Give me a fucking break. If you were my patient, I would be all over you. It's not right.
Now you're leaning forward.
It's not right for me to do
You're
this.
not that tone.
It's not right for
You're
me.
not that tone.
Jane Fonda? We got Jane Fonda over here?
It's not right for me to do this,
Yeah,
so I'm
I know.
not going to do it
I know.
because you're my friend and I don't want to be this guy.
I want to say this to you. You're right. What? Oh, okay.
But if you're my patient, I'd be going, dude, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
You're right.
What are you generally better when I go?
All right.
Okay.
You made your point. All right. When you did all that.
The tone.
Right. Yeah. But here it is.
I almost flew out of my chair.
17.
You're so lucky to be alive. But anyway, go ahead.
Sober for 17 years.
So I want Dan involved.
17 years sobriety.
How'd it go last time when you used to go to meetings? How'd that turn out?
I went out and almost died. But see, it's been 17 years.
Oh, so it's gone now?
It's not gone. Of course it's not gone.
Okay.
Right? I know that
It's morphing.
I know.
It's morphed into something else.
It's morphing into something else,
Yeah.
and I know that I'm in a danger spot. But here, you can admit to this. But Drew, Doctor, I'm just calling you Drew. Fuck it.
Please.
All right.
Fuck that.
You have to admit to me this, though,
will.
right? When
Let's
you've been
go.
sober for a very long time and you step away, you forget.
Yeah.
Right?
No
and
kidding.
and a lot of times you go, hey, wait a second. I haven't been to a meeting and I haven't relapsed.
Yes.
And
I must be normal.
yeah, I mean that right is just a natural thing that might occur in your brain. But you're right. I needed a reality check, and you just reality checked me. And you're right. Okay. What I said was crazy. I understand that, but you don't have to fucking do it the way you did it.
Yes, I did.
Or I get your fucking
I did. I would have been way worse if you were my patient. Trust me.
You would have? Oh, you would have been angry?
Oh, not just angry. I would have. Whatever came out of my mouth I would have trusted it, and I would have. It's a lot of things would have flown out.
Yeah,
and so
I'm scared of you. I really am.
I cut it for you because you're my buddy.
Yeah.
So
no, but here's the thing though. It's like when I knew you were coming onto the show.
Yeah.
I didn't know at all that we were going to talk about anything personal, and I didn't think it was going to. But
I thought we were going to be funny. I thought it was going to be a
it
funny.
Is funny,
podcast.
and I think people are going to really like this one.
Well, of course,
it's really good.
It's very
it's enlightening,
very real,
and I want this to work.
I know,
and
I do too. I want you guys to.
We're good together. And I've said this before. She recreated my career.
Do you notice he's at an emotional shift like right now, just now? Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're better right now than you were the whole rest of the podcast.
Yeah, a little while ago. You're no longer sweating on your nose.
Right.
Right, it dried up.
It did dry
almost
up. It did dry up.
instantaneously.
Well,
whatever it is, you're just you're like
I know I know this.
Yeah.
There's many things that I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. But the things that I do know is that I know that I haven't taken a drink or drug in 17 years.
Yeah.
I know that will always be recovering from my disease. These are facts.
Yeah.
But I also do know that Kalila, I believe, was sent into my life. I believe that, at the time when I met her.
He manifested you too, so neither of us are really here.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
You
manifested me tonight too, asshole. I don't know if that was so smart.
Yeah, I know. No, it is smart. It's the perfect timing that you were on here.
Okay.
And I do know that when I met her, I was in shambles. I mean, my career, I had nothing going on.